3, 2, 1. Bingo! The reserve wasn't met. Anyway, we will try and see what happens next. Well, it didn't happen. Let's see. Let's take it to the next stage, and I'll check in with you in a minute once I've actually spoken to the seller. It's Mickey here, Mr. India. It's been a while since I've posted anything on YouTube. Been a bit busy, travelling a lot for work. It's been a bit challenging actually, so been a bit tired. I'm not feeling so great today, but got some interesting news. No, it's nothing to do with a Ferrari or anything else. However, what I have been doing, and you might have seen on my Instagram posts, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been chasing down what I call the line of the road. A Mercedes 500e. And those of you know, I'm not going to try and go into the whole history of it. The 500e was built by Porsche, and it beat the M5 hands down, but it was built in response to Lexus at the time. I believe at the time it was like the fastest sedan in the world. But anyway, for like maybe 7 or 8 years now, I've been trying to find a good car, and hey presto, you just see me bidding on it on the line, and it's not the first one I've tried to buy, but it went a bit nutty. I couldn't tell if I was going to get it or not, and I thought I was going to get it, and then I found out at the end, it was just bid, didn't hit the reserve. Anyway, what ensued was a few days of negotiation, and thanks to Bring a Trailer, I was put in touch with the seller, and Lugnuts in Canada was selling the car on behalf of the actual owner, and Lawrence did a fantastic job of describing the car. I fell in love with the car. So in the end, I agreed a price, and there started the journey on actually trying to get the car here. So here it is. Before I tell you about the rest of it, here is the 500e from Bring a Trailer. The 1991 500e. But I think I made a boo-boo. The car itself is phenomenal. It drives really well. It's 32 years old. But guess what? 1991 cars never came to the US. They only came in from 1992 onwards. And I thought it'd be great to get a car from Europe. So this is a Euro-German car. Now, I didn't bring it from Germany. I actually imported it from Canada. So the previous owner or owners imported it from Germany to Canada. I thought, great, the big work's done. So I buy this from Canada, and as I start to, obviously once I've paid the monies, I start to discover what it's going to take to register this damn thing in California. Oh my God, I thought 32 years old, it's above 25 years old. What could go wrong? Guess what? I can bring it into the country as long as it's 25 years and above older, and register it in any state and not have to go through emissions, except California. In California, what do I have to do? I have to get this damn thing certified in a special way. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. Well, I have got an idea actually. I'm going to talk to you about that. So, importing a car 25 years old into California is not the what's the word? The action of those who are not brave. So, where's this car at? So the car is reasonable. So I've been going on a lot of the auction sites, and the good cars I've been fetching like 50 grand to 90 grand. I've seen some at 130 grand a little bit earlier in the year. So they're really hard to find at a decent price. So I got this. What did I agree to buy it? I'm gonna sort of share with you what I paid for it. I paid $30,000, bang on the nose, and I thought it was a good deal because it's absolutely mint condition. As you can see, it looks totally brand new. There's some few things that I need to do to it. There's the standard along the bottom edge. There's some road rash, which I think I'm going to get the bottom panels repainted, but the upper body is in beautiful condition. And as you saw, the interior is in phenomenal condition. If we go in here, this is the back. All the leather is original, not restored. It's got this original patina. When I say patina, I don't mean it's knackered. I mean it really is just. This car looks like it's a couple of years old. All the wood's in good condition. Now I've got some minor upgrades. I've got an original AMG steering wheel, which I'll put on eventually. And I've also got the original Hella backlights to go across here. You'll see I've got a dealer plate on there because I'm still waiting for the export documents. It's got the original AMG monoblock wheels. These are the original AMG ones. These are 18-inch. Got brand new tyres on it. Just really cool. Now, this has got the M119 engine, and if you don't know, this is came straight out of the Le Mans winning Le Mans car from Mercedes back in the day, and this is it. 32 valve, 5 litre V8. It also has the wide drive track or running track for the drivetrain for the SL put in this, which is why they have the wider arches, because the whole car had to be widened to get this engine and the drivetrain in. So, what are the challenges? What's the boo-boo I've made? Well, the big one is I have to get it EPA certified or emission certified if I want to register it in California. Some people have told me, why don't you register it in another state? I don't want to do that. I'm just one of those California citizens that has had benefit of the California government protecting them through various incidents that have happened in California. And I think, we pay high taxes, but when the government stands behind the citizens, they really does stand behind the citizens. So if you don't know, in 2017 we lost our home in all the California fires. If it wasn't for the California state government, my insurance would have hosed me completely. Not that I got a ton of money anyway, I was underinsured, but they protected us and the government intervened and the whole bunch of stuff they did. So it has its ups and downs. Anyway, to get this registered in California, I have to get this car sent down to a place called Santa Ana. Now, what's the process been so far? After I bought the car from Bring a Trailer, I got in touch with a reputable transport company who also works with an import-export broker. The name came well recommended from my Ferrari dealership, and also Lawrence at Lugnuts, who sold me the car, recommended them as well. Very professional. Hadn't got the first clue. They handle all the paperwork. I just had to fill out some information. Took me about an hour's worth of work online. Fill out the paperwork, send it to TFX, and they handle all the brokerage and everything to get the car in. So I paid them all the import tax, which was 2.5%, and not a lot really. And I actually got the car shipped across, And the whole process, it took 4 weeks for the truck to be available to actually pick the car up from the day I bought it. So that was a bit of a disappointment. So it took them the 4 weeks to come and collect. So by the time they collected it, and you saw the video just now, it got dropped off. It was probably about 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks later after I bought it that I got the car. I wasn't here at the time. My wife Asha, she actually took some videos because I was up in Austin doing some work. So that was the other thing about the trucking company. They don't give you an exact date when they're going to turn up. Anyway, they turned up. Car is what it was said to be. And I'm now waiting. I can't register it anyway because I'm waiting for the customs guys to send me something called a 7501 form, which will come probably 3 to 4 weeks down the road. So I've had the car now for a week, maybe a little bit more. I'm expecting those forms to arrive in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Once I've got the forms, I can then start the process of registering this in California. Now, I've been on the E500 forums and I'm waiting for somebody to come back who's got some ideas on how to register it without the whole convoluted process. I'm not convinced myself, but I'm hoping to get that information. If it works, it works. If not, we'll see where it goes. However, one thing I do need to do, I think I'm going to have to do, is then ship this car to Santa Ana. And there's a place down there recommended by CARB. If you know CARB, it's the Emissions Board of California. And they will then put the car through the things they need to put it through to actually get it certified, emission certified, so I can register it in California. So this place does it for all the JDM cars, etc. And they've done a few of these. It's not a small amount of money. So it's about $10,000 to get it certified. But am I worried? No. Why? I pay 30 grand for the car. With shipping and import tax, I'm into it now for about 33, 34. If I put another 10 on top, I'm into about 44. I still think the car's worth, as it stands, $55,000, $60,000, just because of the condition. However, that's not my only plan. I do want to actually make a tribute car to the AMG Hammer out of this. And those of you know, Mercedes did make a Mercedes E60, only about 150 made worldwide, which was that engine bored out to 6 litres in response to the AMG Hammer. Very hard to find an E60, and they hit like the $500,000 mark. However, I want to turn this into my tribute E60. So what I do need to do is get it as standard, emission certified. Once it's certified, I get it registered in California. Then the next project is to get in touch with a company called Rentec down in Florida. I've already spoken to them, and we've talked about doing the upgrade on this. They have a new classics division where they take all these classic Mercedes and do the old stuff with it. And the owner of Rentec, the next AMG engineer, came from that era of the AMG Hammer. The challenge we're going to have in making a 6-litre version of this is we've got to go and source some AMG heads. That's the big thing. So I'm not in a rush yet. What I want to do, get it certified, run it till summer. I'm probably going to run it till, I don't know, probably till August next year. And then in that time, hopefully Rentec will have found me some heads and we can get the car down there and we can do that work. By 2025, I'm hoping this thing's going to be a 6-litre something Rentec car. And I believe, with the condition it is, with that 6-litre conversion, there's also going to be a gearbox conversion at the same time, because the drive gears limit the top speed on this. Change the gearbox settings on that, get all that work done. I think it's a $300,000 car with all the work I'm going to do on it, maybe a little bit less. So I'm only going to be quids in, but I have to invest some time and money into it. So I'm going to take you along for the journey. Before I send it off to Santa Ana, and I'll video log the whole process of doing the EPA certification, I have to get this car running 100% for the rolling road. At the moment, I've left it stood for a week and a bit. It struggled a bit to start, but it fired up. It runs really smooth. But the gear selector is wobbly. Well, let me go and show you. So I'm going to jump in here, and one of the things I really want to get sorted before I send it up on a dyno is if I start this car up. Oh, it just sounds so sweet. Okay, so this gear selector is very, it's just very, very loose. But also, did you see how it jerks the car. And on the prop shaft, they have like prop shaft dome bushes. So I've got two things I really want to put right. Is this gear linkage bushes, and that jerk that you saw is the prop shaft bushes have gone on it. It's no big deal, it's normal wear and tear. I'm going to get that done. It's going tomorrow to a place called German Motors here where I live, and I'll take you on that journey. So today's Tuesday. In the morning I'm going to drop it off there, and once I'll sort of vlog that, take it down there, and then we'll actually drop it off with them, and then hopefully we'll see what they've done underneath. And I'm going to get them to actually inspect the whole car all over. So Craig down at German Motors, who owns German Motors, is a old-time mechanic. They do specialise in Mercedes and German cars, mainly Mercedes, and they've had a few of these in. It's funny, he's got two of these in right now. One belongs to a customer who's got it up for sale, and another one's his own. He bought a car that needs, I'd say, a fair bit of restoration, and it's his own project. But this will be the third one, and he said it's very unusual to get a number of these together in the workshop. That's it. So that's my bit of an update. My boo-boo is probably should have hung out for a California car already, and not done the import thing. But I was always dreaming about importing cars, so maybe this is a cool opportunity to learn how to do this. So I'm going to go through the process, do the EPA certification. First of all, get this thing fixed and get it drivable to go down to Santa Ana, which is about 600 miles away. Get it down there. The process for the certification takes 8 to 12 weeks. So this car's going to be gone. So I'm going to do it over winter when I'm not going to be driving it. So that's the idea. Okay, I'm going to switch over in a second, and I'm going to go down to German Motors to drop this off. Okay.